Hi guys. What do we have today? Here we have predictions for today's 8 NBA games. Let's get started. Washington Wizards and Detroit Pistons. The Wizards are in good shape after splitting their past 8 games, but they will look to avoid a third straight loss here. The Pistons are in poor form after dropping 11 of their past 12 games, and they will be looking to snap an 8-game losing run tonight. The Wizards play pretty decently in road games. They've won 15 of their previous 34 road games, but they've been playing well lately. They have won and covered the spread 3 times in their last 4 road games. The Pistons are on a back-to-back without travel. The Pistons play awful at their home court. They have won this season only 8 times in their previous 32 home games. In their last 7 home games, the Pistons have only won 2 while covering the spread 4 times. Head-to-head, the Wizards covered the spread only 2 times in the last 8 games they have played against the Pistons in Detroit. In recent away games, the Wizards have played exceptionally well. For them, this is a must-win game. As for the Pistons, it seems that they have already finished this season. Kyle Kuzma is on the Wizards injured list. If he's available to play tonight, I'll take the Wizards to win and cover here. Otherwise, I will take the Pistons to cover the spread. Play Washington Wizards -5. Milwaukee Bucks and Orlando Magic. The Bucks have been on a roll, having won 17 of their past 18 games. Since splitting their previous 10 games, the Magic have been in good form. The Bucks have been outstanding on the road this season. They have won 19 of their previous 31 road games, covering the spread in 15 of those 31. The Bucks have won and covered their last 8 straight away games. This season, the Magic play decently on their home court. They've won 15 of their last 32 games at home. They've recently been playing much better at home, winning 5 of their previous 9 games while covering the spread 4 times. Head-to-head, the Bucks covered the spread 9 times in the last 10 games against the Magic they have played in Orlando. The Bucks have the league's best record and the longest winning run so far this year. I believe that it will remain so even after this game. Play Milwaukee Bucks -6. Charlotte Hornets and New York Knicks. The Hornets have slowed from their 5-game winning streak since they look to avoid a 4th consecutive setback here. The Knicks have won 11 of their past 12 games and will be looking for their 10th straight victory today. The Hornets have struggled to win on the road from the start of the season. They have only won 9 of their 35 road games. In their previous 7 road games, the Hornets had only won 1 and covered the spread twice. This season, the Knicks have looked solid on their home floor. They have won 19 of their 34 games at home. Recently, the Knicks have won and covered the spread in 5 consecutive home games. Head-to-head, the Hornets covered the spread in 5 of the last 7 games against the Knicks in New York. This is the first time this season that the Knicks are a double-digit favorite. Even though they are in great shape, things will change for them shortly. Recently, the Hornets have been playing well against the Knicks, and I think it will continue here. Play Charlotte Hornets +11. Philadelphia 76ers and Minnesota Timberwolves. The 76ers have been in excellent form, having won 8 of their past 11 games. The Timberwolves have been on a roll, having won 7 of their last 10 games, and they will seek their 3rd straight victory today. The Sixers are one of the league's top road teams. They won 18 of their 30 road games this season. They've recently played well on the road. They have won 5 and covered the spread in 4 of the last 8 road games. The Timberwolves have played pretty well at home thus far this season. In their last 34 home games, they have 20 victories and covered the spread in 17 of that 34. Recently, the Timberwolves have won and covered 6 times in their previous 10 home games. Head-to-head, the Sixers covered the spread in 7 of the last 8 games against the Timberwolves they have played in Minnesota. The Sixers have PJ Tucker and Tobias Harris on their injury list, while the Timberwolves still have Karl Anthony Towns and Jalen Noel on their injury list. The Timberwolves have been playing well recently, and this game means a lot more to them than it does to the Sixers. The Sixers are pleased with their 3rd spot in the Eastern Conference. Play Minnesota Timberwolves +1.5. Brooklyn Nets and Houston Rockets. The Nets have been in a slump, having dropped 6 of their past 9 games, but they will look for their 3rd consecutive win today. The Rockets have only won 2 of their last 10 games, but they will try to win their 3rd in a row today. This season, the Nets looked very good on the road. They've won 17 of their last 33 road games. They've struggled on the road recently, winning only 1 and covering the spread in 2 of their previous 6. The Rockets are not a pretty good home team. They only triumphed in 9 of their 31 home games this season. They have only won 2 of their last 6 home games while covering the spread in 4 of those 6. Head-to-head, the Nets covered the spread in 6 of the last 8 games against the Rockets they have played in Houston. Even without their stars, the Nets look fantastic. The Rockets have won their last 2 games, and I think they'll do their hardest to continue the trend. Both teams are young, and I expect this to be a competitive game until the end. Play Houston Rockets plus 7.5. Golden State Warriors and Oklahoma City Thunder. The Warriors have been in great form, having won 6 of their past 9 games. The Thunder have been in a slump, having dropped 6 of their last 9 games, but they will be looking for their 3rd consecutive victory today. The Warriors are currently one of the league's weakest road teams. They have only won 7 of their 31 away games since the start of the season. Recently, the Warriors have won and covered the spread only once in the last 7 road games. This season, the Thunder have had a solid home record. 19 of their 35 home games were victories. Recently, the Thunder have had difficulties winning at home. In their previous 7 home games, they had only won and covered the spread 3 times. Head-to-head, the Warriors covered the spread in 4 of their last 5 games against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Despite having an excellent record against the Thunder in Oklahoma City, the Warriors' poor performance on the road leaves no alternative here but to back the Thunder. Play Oklahoma City Thunder plus 6. Utah Jazz and Dallas Mavericks. The Jazz are in a mess since they have dropped 6 of their previous 10 games and will attempt to avoid suffering their 4th straight loss tonight. The Mavericks have lost 6 of their last 8 games, that have put them in a terrible slump. The Jazz doesn't play their best in road games this season. Just 11 of their 32 road games have they won. They've recently won 2 of their last 7 road games while covering the spread in 3 of those 7. This season, the Mavericks have played great at home. They won 21 of the 34 home games they played. In their recent home games, the Mavericks have struggled. They have only won 4 of their previous 8 away games, covering the spread twice. Head-to-head, the Jazz won once and covered the spread twice in the last 7 games against the Mavericks they have played in Dallas. The Mavericks are currently one of the league's most inconsistent teams. I believe they will win here, but I'm not sure if it will be enough to cover the spread. The Jazz struggle on the road, but they will have Lauri Markkanen healthy here, which might be crucial. Play Utah Jazz and Dallas Mavericks over 234. Memphis Grizzlies and Los Angeles Lakers. The Grizzlies have been playing well lately, winning 4 of their previous 7 games, but they will be hoping to end a 2-game losing streak tonight. Since the Lakers have won 5 of their last 7 games, they have been in pretty good form. The Grizzlies play awful on the road. They won 12 of their 32 road games this season while covering the spread in only 11. The Grizzlies are now playing their worst road ball, losing 10 of their previous 11 road games while covering only 3 times. The Lakers play decently on their home court. This season, they have won in 16 of their 31 home games. Recently, the Lakers have won and covered the spread in only 3 of their last 6 home games. Head-to-head, the Grizzlies won only once in the last 6 games against the Lakers they have played in Los Angeles. The Grizzlies will miss Steven Adams, Ja Morant, and Brandon Clark. Even when they were fully fit and had all their players available, the Grizzlies were not a good road team this season. The Lakers will be without Uncle James, but given how well they've been playing recently, it's clear it doesn't matter. Play Los Angeles Lakers minus 1.5. Guys, that's all. Thanks for joining us today. See you tomorrow.